Hey everyone, here with Andy, and this is a stealth build with the new Mercur. Gonna be playing against Palana Foods. Not the very best hand I've seen, but it's okay. So we can play the Mercur out, and we can hopefully start going to archives with contract next turn. And then we can convert the silencer credits with the switchblade into Mercur money and see what happens there. But if he ices archives, we're probably unhappy for a little while. He's not going to make the seer testing be easy for us. Oh, maybe he didn't get it. Well, that's excellent news, because this contract is basically our entire early game econ. So we put the switchblade, the doppel, we can't afford both of them is the problem. So this will let us basically draw 2 cards, so that's pretty good. And we'll draw off Mercur. I want the card draw right now. I do want the money also, but hopefully with what we have now, we can special order the right breaker to go in here. If he doesn't cover again, we'll have a huge power turn of like doppelganger, archives for the contract, drawing a card, doppel again, draw a card. It's going to be great. And he's got the ice though. Are we going to respect DNA tracker here? I think we're going to disrespect it. I don't think you'd pay all his credits to res 1 here. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's not really that good for him. I'm not totally certain. I mean, I guess we're paying. But we're getting back our draw, so we can now doppel and check server and go to server 2 to see if he wants to do anything about it. I do want to trash it, but I kind of don't. All right, daily cast is good. I think if we didn't trash it, he'd be getting too much draw to find his ice. Palana actually needs a large number of cards before they can effectively score. They need like really like 2 ice on each of these 2 servers, so like 4 cards, 5, 6 cards over here, and they need 2 to 3 ice on the remote. You need the Caprice. It's like a lot of things that pile up. We should probably slam into that, I think. It's probably a cheap barrier. Yeah, let's just see what it is. Oh. That's pretty good. Let's draw off of this. Okay, well that's good. And now we're gonna have to get out of here. Well, good for him. We'll fill up our MU as fast as possible, put the sucker down. We still need to get the paperclip. It's going to be tough to actually fill this completely, but we can take a net damage here and there if we really want to load up. I don't really want to draw because it's going to give him money, but I think we're going to draw anyway. So say we would search. Probably this is Code Gate. I want to see if I can spend this money. What do we got over here? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll just money up for the time being. It's kind of slow to play for credit, but our daily cast is ticking down. We can get our breaker out next turn, paperclip. Tempted to order the other passport and just fill the memory and just we can run archives freely. Like he's hurting for cash right now. So we'll go here. I'm just going to pump to draw. Hedge fund. Yeah, we'll doppel again. Actually, there's no real benefit to going like that. Or is there? So the next run we're going to pay 1 to access. We'll just doppel again to it. And we'll take this for $1. And then we'll jack out. So we net $1 that way. That's decent. We could pay $1 for another sucker, but I don't want to see the hedge fund again. If we had like the turning wheel, this would have been a more exciting play. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the passport down. I'm just going to run archives. So we'll use this to pump, draw, doppel to archives again, use this to draw, free value. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Getting suckers, getting cards, getting money, getting all the things. We still have this Paul-Op, which is kind of our blowout card against Caprice. He's got to be still on Caprices if he's playing Palana Foods. Okay, well, we're still a little bit light on money, so I'm just gonna... I should run R&D though. Yeah, let's run R&D. I think we have enough money. Oh, maybe we... Yikes. Okay, so we're going to use this to place a stealth credit. And then we can use this stealth credit to boost. +3 strength. Use the sucker token. Now we can go break. Can do break. We could take a net damage in order to continue on. And then we get our doppel run as well. hit a siphon, that's all right. Launch Mining Corp. Actually can't pay to trash. That's funny. Oh no, we can't. We have the dollar already from the contract. So yeah, let's get rid of that. So let's doppel to the archive. See if he'll spend on that. Yeah, he's going to use Jackson. Excellent. So this is going to be a bit pricey for us until we get a Ghost Runner out. I guess it's not that bad because we're using we use 1 stealth, 1 sucker, $3, fourth dollar. So we're kind of running for neutral. Well, we can jam Siphon at him now, depending how good we think his defense is. He's got to have something pretty good, right? Like, he's got to have ways to dump his money into these. Now let's see what there is here. We don't have to actually siphon. I just want to see all his money go away. Or we land it and shake both tags is also a fine outcome here. Yikes, another DNA tracker. If we spend all our suckers, that's kind of okay, actually. No action, so we'll access here. Vanilla. And then we can doppel over here, convert this into a dollar. Oh, it's snare, he can't afford it. This is why we siphon first and then check remotes. Is this also snare? It's a melange. Okay. Well, we do have 1 shutdown in the deck. That's going to be absolutely epic if we can land it. Other than that, we're going to start seeing some difficulties in paying for these runs. They're going to start getting expensive. Like, we could even throw away this contract and the remainder. But we might as well run, right? Because we're going to break even at least. And if we hit snare, none of our cards are that important. Yeah, we may as well run and break even, get accesses here. That shouldn't be like that, but all right, so we'll place the dollar. Yeah, it shouldn't trigger itself. Or does it? From a stealth card. What? Oh my god, it triggers itself? Whoa, this is boom, Palana? Whew. Jesus. Okay. That happened. So we'll just stop over here in order to trigger our thing. We don't need to actually go in there. That's a boom deck. Whoa. Oh, we should have, never mind, I should have gone all the way through for the sucker token. Pressing Jack out just, yeah. Herp derp. Bit tired today. So he's got the, I was thinking we'd have him pretty well locked down off the main scoring condition, but he's a kill deck. Huh. Don't know what I think about that. Is that effective? Maybe. I guess if we just shake tag after every time, then it's going to be okay. So Net Mercur is a stealth card, and when you spend a stealth card, yeah, seems legit to me. Just see vanilla. But yeah, the reason we doubled archives, besides to get our triggers here, is to get the sucker token. And now we'll get testing. So what's his plan to boom us? Is it like mid-season boom? Because I would not have expected that at any given time in this game, if that was his play. Mid-season boom is 7 influence already though, so it's a bit scary. I think maybe his main idea is like, there's a snare, accidentally hit it, and then kerplat. Or you think, oh, it's just a snare for the damage, and it's not really, the tag is not really a thing. Leave the tag on. But you need 2 tags, so I don't know if he's got a way to really make that happen. I am confused. Nice, Ghost Runners. So this triggers itself. That seems busted. I somehow assume it's like when you spend from another card. Because that would be reasonable. But it's just a free $1 a run. Future perfect. Yeah, well that makes sense if he's playing the whole thing about low agenda density. Maybe he even has punitive in there. Hard to say. Well, we gotta try to get this. Whoops. I think I spent one too much. Oh well, we'll just go through it. So we would have had one minus on here. We're not gonna run a stealth in any way, shape, or form. He got me. So what do you think about his chances from this board state? Like he's got 2 beefy ices, but if we land a shutdown, it kind of ruins his whole day. I mean, I guess we can go in here and just try to... Well, let's him res all his ice on the remote, which is kind of whatever. Should probably just leg work him. What do we get? We'd love to have turning wheel this game, but we haven't seen it yet. Well, diffuse the boom. Future perfect. I'm gonna take $1 and just like fake him out. I guess we could have bid 2 anyway, but okay. Here we go. So now we want to draw. We actually kind of do want to draw. No, we'll just draw manually if we need to. We'll spend a ghost here, so I want to have... Did I click that right? No, I think I miscounted that, but... Oh, I don't want to fix it up. It's not going to matter. So he probably has a Caprice in here. Unless he's got like a Jackson power shutdown combo, but he's got 2 booms at 3 each. What I don't fully understand is if he can even win this game. By any means, you know what I mean? So it's money up, and then we can just wait for our multi-axis to show up. It's got to be in there. So I'll trigger this to get my $1. Spend the $1 to break. So I'm effectively like breaking with my silencer. It's like converted my stealth credit into a real credit. And then the same sort of dealio. There we go. Because I have to actually use the pump ability on this manually, but it's more clicking, which is somewhat tedious. Sucker tokens are good, so we'll go again. This is now just like an econ card, so we use this to place. We break with this credit, and that works properly. And we'll use this to draw. Okay, now we got a bunch of money. We can beat any remote that he has. There's 2 turning wheels left. That's our main thing. The shutdown's left, which is really good for us. Because that'll open us a window where we can actually get a soft-ish server. So there's no way he can dump his money now. We'll just siphon through. So let's give her a go. I've got so many suckers, I might as well spend all of them here. Break, use this to refill itself. Break. Now he's on 8 credits. We could challenge server 6 for really no good reason. We could also just go to archives. That's pretty good. He's got a Caprice in there, so we definitely can't let that fire. What's the play here? Spend 4 suckers. We have a pretty good supply of suckers if we do that. The doppelganger just makes the suckers build up much more quickly, which is kind of fun. Use this for draw. We probably could have spent a few more of these credits to draw. I think I'm not triggering this for draw enough. Draw is usually better than the credit with our current efficiency levels. So 8 creds, we could fight this server. Do we want to? It was a Caprice scenario to res it and bid on it, or just let it die. So let's go here. Get him to commit all his money. Let's keep drawing, using this for card draw. There's a turning wheel. Luckily we've got 2 decoders out. Does he? Oh, this is not even a Caprice. This is some other thing. Oh, this is testing. All right, we got to shake tags here. This is a unique card, fortunately. If it was not unique, it would be completely busted. As is, it's almost like a Desperado. So you're paying 2 more influence, but you're not using your console slot. It's kind of neat. So we're starting to run out of like cheap testing targets. In a way, he's almost stabilized because he has a lot of this stuff on the board resed. But I don't know if he can get there. Yeah, Damon's seen willingness to print cards at a much higher power level than what other people have willing to do. So we want to run this turn, or just let's draw. We got to find something exciting, which is our 1x emergency shutdown. Oh, I got subliminals. I shouldn't let him have those back. I forgot there was 2 of them in the bin. So we can run another launch campaign in here. And if we only have 1 pull-up, so if we use it, it's just completely gone. And we don't have any way to get it back. Oh, rebirth. Okay. None of these are very nice to run right now. I guess we do turning wheel. Go Leela. Leela gives us a ton of outs. I don't think we're gonna run out of money if we pick Leela. We could take Gabe, or we could take Ian for money, but I think we want the Leela power. There's definitely agendas in there. When he goes for a scoring turn, we just run into the bouncing thing, and it makes it miserable. So let's not run last click because we got to worry about the whole snare concept. See, we get an agenda. They're got to be piling up now. Yeah, there's Philotic. That's all we want. Let's bounce the Caprice and try to kill it. This is a brain trust maybe, but if it is, I don't really care. No, let's check it out. I don't think it's a snare. So we can use this up. No, let's save that for a special occasion. I'm trying to think if we're ever going to need more stealth than we have available to us. Probably not. Launch campaign, yeah, cool. So last click, we'll just play it safe. No need to make any runs into snares. We should also try to keep our bank above his because I'm still concerned about mid-seasons. Now these can be used for the trace, so we're kind of okay right now, but we should keep an eye on that. Shut down, yes. Well, now he's got 20 credits, but 8 is still super important to getting the credit differential we want. If we just start taking singles on HQ, so we'll convert this Ghost Runner money, which is limited, into real money, which we can use for the trace defense. Because that's how we can lose this game, is by getting traced out on a mid-seasons. Or even oh yeah, it has to be mid-seasons. These are sort of only one tag, so it wouldn't do it. Hard-hitting news. There it is. So what's the benefit of running archives now? We're going to pay 2 to break. Net Mercur pumps itself. Sucker replaces itself. So we're paying 2 to get 2. No point with that. You check this card out. Nah. I don't think you want that card. Hard news is a thing right now. Can't do much about it, right? But if you already news, we'll have a full turn to clear tags, which we will definitely do. Yeah, that's fair. So there's 2 boom in the bin. So 15 is what we can't beat. We have 14. So let's say we shake 3 tags and we run this remote. Double Scorch beats us exactly, but he can't have it because we've seen too much influence already. If we shake 3 tags, he can't boom us because it requires 2 tags. think that's the play. We're going to lose our net Mercur, which sucks, but we have a backup turning wheel in case we lose the first one. So we actually have no clicks left, so we're saving $1 here. Cool. Hopefully this is not a trap. If we take some damage here, I'll be upset. What do we get? Is it the Nisei? It's a sales team. Okay. So we'll bounce the tracker, I suppose. So I want to access this. This could be a price sec. That's fine. Yeah, we want to get rid of that. Oh no, it's not fine. That's the second tag. Oh no, I should have bounced it with the Leela trigger. Oh no. Let's see if he has the third boom in his hand. I mean, he doesn't, right? Wouldn't that be crazy if he had it? We'll place. I guess I could have used this credit. It doesn't really matter. Whew. So let's keep our other test. We'll keep one testing, keep our spare turning wheel. We probably won't play any of these cards actually because of snare. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about price sec, but it makes sense with his theme yes so far. Don't close accounts, me. Oh no. Yoicks. So we gotta make some money, shed some tags. Can't do it this turn. This feels like it should be an NBN deck. Like, what's the... I guess you have the Palana money and the snares, the net damage ice. Click 3, remove tag, or we doppel run paying net of 1. We doppel again. So I kind of want to run last turn, last click rather, but I have $1 left. He has to have exactly third boom. Can he have 3 booms? Eek. Why did I click? I don't know, but that's the right play, but I don't want to get boomed. I feel like if we just don't die, we'll be able to win. The subliminals, though. Future Perfect is in his hand, do you think? Probably. So he's put another vanilla or another quandary. Just gonna keep playing it safe. I mean, his HQ gets better for us as time goes on too. But the subliminals, oh man. he scores a 3-2 now, do we care at all? No, right? So we'll click 3, we'll go with HQ and see what we see. Okay, so it was like a storage ice for later on. So now we're going to have to actually pay a real dollar to break this, creating $2 for us. And then we can double again for real access. Just Enigma. So we get our turn wheel back online, do the double thing to build up, keep him from having subliminals, keep him poor for a little while. Eventually his HQ is going to give it up, or he'll deck himself. Tempted to play the career fair, but I want to keep my cards in my hand because damage is definitely a thing. Doppelganger are doing a lot of work with the turning wheel combined. Future perfect. Yeah. I don't want to bid on this and then get the wrong number. We'll just bleed his credits. He has basically no credits left. So he can try to dump his agendas with Jackson. But if he draws 2, yeah. Timing windows are tough. Like I would almost design the game so that when it's the corpse turn, the runner can't really interrupt. Really, if it's not doing a run, I would think that you should be able to do your stuff kind of unmolested. Or if there was things, it's not like passing paid abilities back and forth. It's just like when a trigger happens, then maybe the other player card can trigger on some condition. But I feel like having to actually ask like any action is just kind of tedious. It's worse online for sure, but it's even bad in person. The timing structure is kind of awkward. So I was going to pull off this because this is last Jackson. Keeps him from saving any agendas, keeps him from getting rid of any flood. I mean, he can put an agenda if he wants. I don't think we care about it in any way, shape, or form. See how like the shutdown was completely critical in this matchup. I don't know how good it is in other matchups. Like a lot of times you'll have this like CDM decks with all these 0 cost dice, resistor and vanilla and like quandary and such. There he is again. I'm just gonna keep bidding 0. I think he's gonna bid 1, but I'm really uncertain. At some point I might start to get cheeky and figure like I'm gonna lose anyway. He does have 0 points, right? He actually paid 2, so he was worried. Ah, Melange. Nice. That's what he needs. So we got to kill that. It's actually going to suck because there's Pry second there. Man. This is difficult for us. We're actually starting to get locked out. I'll have to pay a minimum of 3 to deal with the DNA tracker. So let's make sure we get another shot at Future Perfect, and we can maybe get something else out of his hand too. Oh, sales team seems good. Let's bounce the ice. I don't want to bounce the prize sec, do I? I guess it wouldn't trigger while in HQ, so it would be fine to do so. This makes him pay $1 to reinstall it. So it's maybe $1 better. Oh, we win the game. See, if you just wait, they're going to flood out. He is down to 6 cards in R&D. The gems are somewhere. That was still a bit of a sketchy game. Getting tagged with a hardening noose. It's a frightening moment. Maybe we just ran too aggressively, right? Maybe if we'd sat back and clicked for credits a lot, we would have come out ahead. Because even for him to score is very hard against Leela. Interesting concept. Like the ability to install advanced hard hitting does present like a real threat, but the fact that we trashed the booms made it less threatening. And it's so hard to keep people out of your HQ the entire time, and or even out of the R&D. As long as they see it, they can trash it. Yeah, the close was good. Just put us back pretty far. Yeah, Mercur is a beast. Can't type today. I really like it in the Stealth Andy. Well, I'll try it out in the Stealth Shaper too. I think it could be a little speed boost. But it's effectively like a Desperado-ish, only sometimes it can be even better. I guess Stealth Desperado. Pretty fancy stuff. I think if Turning was out earlier, we would have had an easier game on our side. Because we would have seen a lot more cards. We were doing a lot of runs that weren't really coming out with a lot of fruit for us. But if we can get encounters the whole time, then we can just dive into HQ or R&D and see like everything at once. Yeah, the fact that this is like each run is the critical part. If it was like once per turn, it would be probably not worth splashing ever. But I think at once per run, you can make a lot of value in like the run heavy deck of Criminal. All right,